This is divine, unconditional love, feminine consciousness. Take a deep inhale and take a deep exhale. Take every day and every minute, moment by moment. Breathe in for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Fear is one of the things that holds you back the most. Fear and mistrust. Understand that when you mistrust yourself and mistrust others, it can be detrimental to your health. Trust is a fundamental part of being human, but in a world where so many people are either not trusting or not trustworthy, this can be incredibly challenging. And so in order to solve this, in order to heal this, take a look at yourself. Look in the mirror. Take a moment. It doesn't have to be now. It can be later in the day. Just take a moment and observe yourself fully. Fully. This is very different than just observing yourself from the outside perspective, such as looking at your hair, your eyes, what you're wearing, your skin. It's something deeper. Look within you. Look at the struggles you hold. Look at the things that you do not trust about others or yourself. And look at the factors of you that are also not trustworthy. On this planet, most humans are not trustworthy about something or another. This is okay. And it's okay to identify it within yourself. You don't have to be afraid of yourself. And you don't have to be afraid of others. Others are on the same healing life journey as you, with many differences, but with a very similar destination. Everyone wants to heal. Everyone wants to grow. Everyone wants to become more of who they are. And so because of this, take things moment by moment. Trust yourself. Learn how to trust. Learning how to trust does not mean trusting everything and anyone who comes your way. It's expanding your intuition, and it's learning what is real and what is not. Reality is different for every individual. What is real to you is not real to someone else, but you must focus on your own life's journey. You must focus on today, and you must focus on what's real to you. Take a few moments today, look around your space of living. What is real to you and what is not? For instance, I can look next to me. This is a smoky quartz. I can tell this is real. Now, I may look at something else. Let's say this mask. This mask is not real to me. I can use it and I can use it as a tool, but it's not real to me. I'm not tapping into its energy. I don't have to necessarily have intuitive trust for it. It's not real to me. Now again, let's look at this rose quartz crystal. With this rose quartz, I connect to its energy. I feel its energy, I can communicate with her, and I can be a greatly big part of her. She is me, and so I can tell she is real. Now with this toilet paper, when I look at this toilet paper, I feel the realness from it, but I feel something artificial as well. It's not being used for its intended purpose. You see, toilet paper is being used for its intended purpose, but the trees are not. The trees were never meant to be cut down for paper like this. Other plants are meant to be used for paper, such as hemp, such as leaves, and other substances. Even bamboo is meant to be used more than paper, but not as much as you may have thought from other people. And so I put this down, and I look within myself. What parts of me are real? Not all of them. The shadow self that resides within this body is not real. It was created out of necessity. It was created because of the dangers around and because of lack of intuition and trust in the truth, not in everyone, in the truth. And so now I have this shadow self. I is not unconditional love consciousness. I is Chloe in this moment. And this shadow self, it's painful. It hurts. It creates pain for others as well. And it leads me on a path that's not positive for me. It leads me on a path of somewhat intuitive destruction. Now, the intuition's not guiding me to destruction. The destruction is destroying the intuitive. And so I know that this part of me is not real. And because of that, I've used it as a tool, but I can let it go now. The same way is that I use the paper as a tool, and I can let it go now. The paper is not real, the plant is. The shadow self is not real, the pain is. And next we move forward. Now what is forward? The heart. The heart is real. The heart space real. Everything to do with the heart and with love is real. This is when I feel the most connected to myself and to others. When I merge with my higher self, who's an unconditional love being, I feel myself. I feel love. I feel contentment. I feel oneness, wholeness, and connection. And so I know that is real. I do not want to escape from it. I want to be a part of it. And it goes above all that is not real. If I could choose to listen to my shadow self or listen to my higher self will always feel more loving, guiding, compassionate, and kind. Those feel wonderful, and not in a greedy sort of way, but in an accepting, embracing sort of way. Look at things moment by moment. What is real and what is not? Maple, who's walking behind me, she's very much real. She has consciousness. She's unconditionally loving. She's kind. And she's real. Her anxiety is not. Her anxiety is caused by pain and some misjudgment as well. And that's okay. That's something that needs to be healed. But that is not the real her. I hope that this makes sense to you. I have tried my best to explain it. One thing that I would also like to look upon is time. Now, time can be very many things. It can be a plant, or it can be our perception of life. Time is a beautiful tool. Use it to your advantage. It's not meant to be obeyed. It's a tool. You use a tool. A tool doesn't use you. Listen to time, but not to time itself, but to how you want to enforce time. And take it moment by moment. Understand love, understand life, understand compassion. You're meant to feel compassion for many, many beings. Compassion will always benefit you, and it will never hurt you. But, of course, when you give compassion without focusing on yourself as well, and focusing on healing yourself, taking care of yourself, and being there for yourself, then that can be challenging, then that can hurt. Not the compassion itself, but the lack of compassion for yourself. It was wonderful speaking to you all, and I will speak to you soon. Unconditional love, light, and gratitude. Goodbye.